Let's take a look at some examples that we prepared for you today. And I'll play it, and let's probably discuss the usual comments that I have, or maybe the clients have about this video, because we collated some comments for you. And ask yourself if you think that this video will be the one. Ask yourself if this person made that great impression that he or she is the one. Organized, neat, and efficient. About that. I hope you guys can hear it now. I'm gonna play
Their
it again.
orders as well as for an
Start.
e-commerce stores that sells Halloween cosmetology and communications management last year while working for an e-commerce company during nighttime.
I'll play the next video and then ask yourself again if this video is the one. Is it organized, neat, and efficient?
About myself, I mean, really nothing special about me. I'm an easygoing person. I'm very patient. I always work hard. I always practice self-discipline. I love challenges. I consider, myself as a risk taker, especially if, that's something that, can help you. Also, work experience, 5 years in BPO.
All right. He said it already, guys. He said it. There's nothing really special about him, isn't it? So how can the client feel confident to hire him? I think I don't have to say anything more, but he said he's not special. So that's it. It's going to stop playing as soon as that person who's assessing the video hears that. So be confident when you're talking about yourself. Let's look at the next video. And this video right here.
Hi, my name is, and right now I'm a complaint manager with one of the biggest company in Australia, and I've also worked with different companies before. I took inbound, both inbound and outbound calls, and I think I'll be good fit for the position, given the experience I have. Also, I'm a fast learner, and I can.
Yeah. Okay, so this video gave that impression to me, at least, or to clients assessing it, that he just woke up, that he probably doesn't have any time to comb his hair. He probably doesn't care how he looks. So he doesn't get that impression. He didn't give that impression that he's organized, neat, or efficient. Remember, guys, you were applying for a job, right? So you want to show people that you are responsible to, not just organized, neat, efficient. You want to show that you're responsible again, to add to that one. Make that impression that you are the one responsible. Let me add that there, responsible. And when you are responsible for yourself, you take care of yourself. That means that the person that you're talking to will feel that, oh, okay, I'm going to take a chance hiring this person. I think he is responsible. But how can you now show that you are the one responsible if you're submitting a video that is just like this? Okay, so don't you ever submit a video like this. Let's move on to the next video.
Hi, I'm 36-year-old from Quezon City. I graduated from Polytechnic University of the Philippines year 2003 with bachelor's degree in office administration. Months before our graduation, I was hired as data encoder in an accounting and taxation firm, and I stayed there for 2 years, and after 2 years I decided to move into another
Okay, so this candidate actually made the impression that she may be struggling with technology. I think Loom videos, as some of you know by now, Loom videos is for instructional material. So if you're trying to show somebody how something works online and you're doing a training video, for example, you use Loom. But when you're presenting yourself to your future employer, you don't use Loom. You need to be using something else, a video where they can see your face, they can see who you are, and there. And maybe perhaps because of age, she doesn't know yet, but hopefully those It doesn't matter what age you are on, but you need to be able to keep up with the latest trends in technology, or at least submit a video that you are good and okay with technology. All right. I'll play the next video here.
My name is. I have been working in the BPO industry for almost 11 years. 6 years were spent in the office, and 5 years is working from home. Well, you should hire me because over the years I have acquired relevant skills and experience which I shall bring to your organization. I have also worked tirelessly on my communication abilities and teamwork skills, which will I put to use for my future career, which would be in your company, if given the chance to be selected for the position. I have given my 100% effort.
All right. Hold on. I played it again. Okay.
My name is.
This video made that impression that she's in the dark. She's in the dark. No, it's funny, but I care about you guys. I think that submitting a video over and over again, or submitting your application over and over again, and yet it's still a dark one. It's still, like it lacks the energy. You're reading, and again, this person may be struggling with technology. Maybe she's not, but she made that impression that she is not okay with technology, and she's probably in a rush too with the way that he or she delivered her introduction. All right. Let's move on to the next slide.
A virtual professional. As a virtual professional, I understand that I need to follow the processes and learn new skills to get the job done. I have worked as a customer service representative, as a financial and contract management support. After that, I taught in a private school, and alongside it, I worked as a freelancer with Upwork doing email management, administrative tasks, and customer service. I also had local and foreign clients.
Okay. This candidate has a good plain white background, which I told earlier, it's going to be nice if you have that, so that the person looking at your video can just go ahead and focus on what you are saying. You don't have to have a grand background, okay? But you need to have a clean background. All right. But this person, the problem with this person, she lacked the energy. She lacks that enthusiasm that's needed in order for the person to feel that she's right for the job. Yet she's also reading from a script, not to mention, So um, she's because she's reading, because she lacks energy, she lacks the volume is also low. The way that the things that she said were delivered, she didn't get chosen for an interview. Okay, so being aware that you guys need to submit a video with the right enthusiasm, with the right content on it, and the right background is actually going to help you land that job, especially in this virtual assistant job. Let's move on to the next. I think this one is me. And before I play this video, I want to tell you guys that when I started freelancing or going home base, I applied at the Game Changers, which is still my company now, almost 3 years ago. And I also applied at my outlet. So I was holding two full-time jobs, and I applied as an inside sales agent. Okay. Their requirement is not about video introduction. You're going to be interviewed, you're going to be taking some tests, and then you're going to be taking a training for 2 weeks. And at the end of the training, on your last day, the deal breaker is your video introduction. Okay, so submit that video introduction within the day. Okay, and then you're going to be given the whole day, so you're going to be given 24 hours to do it, and you're going to be talking. They gave us a template, and if you pass that video introduction, then that means that you are going to have to be invited for a client interview the next week. Okay, so I even had sore throat because I was being trained for two full-time jobs. So this is a graveyard shift, and then the other one is a day shift. So that's after I transitioned coming from my BPO career. So I'll play it in the hope that you don't laugh at me, but I'll play it anyway and share to you how I did it.
Hi, my name is May. I'm one of the virtual professionals here at my Outdesk. I'm so excited to join your team and share wonderful experiences and skills I have to achieve your company targets monthly, quarterly, and yearly in the same manner I achieved mine with the right mind, heart, and passion for what I do. I have an extensive background in sales, collections, and customer service for more than a decade that would help me analyze your business needs and take care of your prospective clients.
I don't even want to look at myself. But yeah, this video I did it. I rehearsed for 2 hours. I didn't read anything or anything like that, but I wrote down my script, memorized it, rehearsed, and then my son was making sure that my phone is not gonna fall down, so he's watching it. And my son even said, "Ma, it's enough," because I kept, even if after rehearsing and all that, one mistake, I tell my son to pause the video and redo it again because I want it perfect. Okay, I want to submit something that's perfect. So doing it for 2 hours, I don't mind, even if I have sore throat and all that. But my energy, my enthusiasm for the kind of job that I'm applying for was there. My passion was there. So when I submitted it, the trainer actually said that I'm overqualified. I don't know why, but it was just about doing cold calls and doing inside sales, thing, appointment setting and all that. But I submitted this video anyway. For me, I feel that it's better to be over than under when you're submitting something. Okay, so you have to make that great impression, that good impression that you are the one, that you have the enthusiasm, you are organized, you are neat, you are efficient, and you can do the job by showing that you are responsible. Okay.